What is up, you guys? You're watching Sergio's Secrets. Before I get started with today's video, if you can please give this video a thumbs up. His subscribe button really means a lot to me. There's also a lot of stuff going around the world, so I want to come here and please be well-rounded about the current events that are happening in the US, outside of the US. We're still dealing with you know what, and then we also have this very powerful movement that I just wanted to come here and say that, you know, please be careful, please be safe if you're going out and about. Always wear a mask, wear hand sanitizer, safe. I wanted to come here and say that. And I know I've been getting questions asked if I will be posting videos, I will not be posting videos. I will continue to be posting videos because I know my videos, you know, it's a little bit of a distraction for what's going on in reality, and you know, there's just a lot of stuff going on. And for me, I definitely watch YouTube videos from other YouTube creators be doing YouTube videos, and I will not stop posting videos because I know that's what you guys want. But I did want to come here and say that all the bags that I'm talking about today will be linked down below. I also find a lot of great sell links for items, so if any of these bags, if I can find them on a sale or any color that are on sale or anything, definitely always check the description box. It's worth a check. And these are going to be my favorite crossbodies, went from worst to best. So for me, I have all my crossbodies here, right? So los tengo todo, and I didn't notice that I had a lot, and there's a lot that I really haven't used, and there's some that I've used or some that I used a lot before but I haven't used a lot currently. So I'm going to be doing what I feel about my collection right now. But eso atrás casi no tengo nada because, like I said, I didn't realize all of my bags were crossbodies. That's why I have all these cajas behind me. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started to my best and worst crossbodies in my entire collection. And it's going to be designer and contemporary. Yeah guys, if there's any crossbodies that you think I should be checking out or that I should add into my collection, definitely let me know down below. There's a few bags in this list that I will be selling. I will be having a vlog sale very soon. It was actually supposed to be next Friday, but because all this is happening, I'm postponing it until a couple more weeks, just because I want to make sure that everything is safe, that the US Postal Service is safe, because if I ship stuff out, I want to make sure that you get it. So we're going to be postponing it for maybe like a couple more weeks, and then you'll see a lot of these items in my vlog sale. I'll let you know which ones I'm thinking about selling so you guys can have an idea. But let's go ahead and get started. No, this is no hate towards any of these brands. They just did not work with my lifestyle. And let's go ahead and get started with the worst crossbody, or my least used crossbody in my entire collection. Used crossbody in my entire collection is going to be this Gucci crossbody. And you're probably gonna be like, Sergio, I didn't even know you own this crossbody. From time to time, I will display it back here, but a long time it's locked away in a closet just because I haven't used it. So now I added this bag into my collection about February of last year. So it is brown leather. It has the Gucci Supreme kind of print on it. It's in this kind of dark chocolate. It has this smooth leather. You open it up, it has this kind of suede material with a zipper and then two pockets right here. And the reason why I don't really use this crossbody is just because it's kind of awkward for me, and it reminds me a lot of a man bag. And I'll leave pictures of me trying on all the crossbodies here, but for me it's just kind of awkward. Like when I carry it, like this doesn't move, it's kind of stiff, and even though you know it is long, you can't really fit a lot of it, so you're very limited versus some of the other bags that I have in my collection. And I've only used this a handful of times. I let one of my friends borrow it, and she honestly, the short amount of time I let her borrow this, she probably got more wear out of the bag than I ever did. So for me, I feel like this is going to be a bag that I will be parting ways with, just because I haven't reached for it. I think I wore it maybe 2 or 3 times when I first got it, and it's been sitting in my closet for over a year. I think it deserves for it to get a lot more wear. I mean, like I said, it's a nice classic core, you know, style, but for me it's just the style of it does not work. It's a little bit too stiff and I can't really fit a lot. And I like some of the other bags in my collection. This is, like I said, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just a bag that I don't really reach for, and it's not a bag that I've reached for in over a year. So that's why I'm doing a vlog, because I have so much stuff that I haven't reached for in like 6 months or years or 2 years, the stuff that's brand new or like used a few times by me, like this crossbody. So this is going to be my least used crossbody, is this Gucci men's one. Second crossbody, and this is another one that I feel like I am going to be selling, is this baby Stradbary. So I added this baby Stradbary into my collection, I want to say around November time last year, and it is the nano size, and it has Stradbary. It is in the light gold hardware. It's very cute, very like, it's just a cute bag. Emma Hill had I think she still has this bag in her collection, I'm not too sure, but the reason why I don't really get a lot of use out of this bag. It's just because this bag is smooth leather and it's small. So when it's a small smooth leather, you know, I'm 5'11", I'm not the skinniest guy out there, so for me, proportionally, it doesn't really look right. And when I try to carry it like this, I just feel like proportionally it doesn't look good. And when I carry it as a crossbody, like I can't really fit a lot. My cell phone doesn't really fit in here, and for me, I love stuff that is very functional, that works for my lifestyle, and if it doesn't work, I'm honestly not going to be reaching for it. So for me, I love this bag. I love Strathberry. If I go for a Strathberry next time, it's going to be a Strathberry that's a lot larger. It's a Strathberry made in Spain with the magnets, this kind of iconic kind of gold bar on it. It's very gorgeous. It's a very beautiful bag, but honestly, I've only used it a handful of times just because it's a little bit too small for what I'm looking for, and I like things a little bit more functional. So yeah, this is probably gonna be my second most not used crossbody in my entire collection. Is this Strathberry, and it's probably gonna be one that's in my vlog cell. Next least used bag that I have in my collection is from Celine. Now this Celine is gorgeous. I added this before we all went kind of like on lockdown here in Dallas. I got this. It is this new Celine with the C. It kind of reminds me of the Celine box bag, and honestly that's why I went for it. And the reason why I don't get a lot of use out of this one as a crossbody bag is just because it's a little weird. When I wear it, guys, it hits a little high, and for me, when I wear blazers and stuff, it kind of clashes a little bit. But I love the bag. I think it's such a cute bag up. You kind of conform to the little all these little sections. I wish it was all kind of one, or at least two versus all being three. Oh my god, I have I was looking for this concealer right here, but I just really haven't reached for it. Also, we've also been on you know what, so I really haven't been out and about in public too much, so that's probably another reason as well. And for me, I won't be selling this bag. I think this is a very kind of clean, kind of classic bag from Celine. I do really like it, and I will try more of an effort to get more wear out of it. But yeah, this is gonna be the third one, and I still like it, and I'm gonna just because I love it this much, I will be making an effort to wear it a lot more. And look how beautiful this bag is. The color is gorgeous, and I'll insert a picture of me wearing it. I really like this bag a lot. We'll be getting more wear out of this one. And then the next one is going to be this Saint Laurent Lulu, and you're probably gonna be like, oh my god, Sergio, I thought this bag, you love this bag. I love this bag a lot, the YSL Lulu in the pink color, but for me, the reason why it's not one of my most used or my top faves, it's just because the color. I love the functionality. I love the YSL. I love the puffiness of it. I love the 3 compartments. I love the leather strap. But for me, it's just the color. So for that, I feel like I'm going to be getting rid of this one right here, and I will probably add this Lulu in a neutral color. I don't think I was going to go for black with silver, black with gold, or black on black. Maybe more of a gray color or something, or maybe even like a cream color. But for me, I love this bag a lot, and this is a bag that I will be parting ways with, and it's just because the color. You know me, you know que yo uso mucho blanco, gris y negro, and like blue, like a lot of denim, so this one just kind of clashes a lot. So for me, as much as I really like this one and it's such a beauty, I think it's gonna have to leave my collection. So like I said, you will be seeing this very, very soon in a vlog. So but it's such like a beautiful bag, but if it's not going to work for my lifestyle, it's not going to be working. So yeah, this is the YSL Lulu, and just me thinking about like I love the functionality, but I really haven't gotten a lot of wear out of it. Proxima crossbody is going to be this Longchamp one, and this is the black nylon with the silver hardware. And the reason why this is probably like not a crossbody that I wear as much, and it's just because I tend to carry this one on the crook of my arms the most. I know this is more of a shoulder bag, and it fits comfortably as a crossbody. Like I said, I'm 5'11", and it hits pretty well. But para me, I just feel like I use this one more on the crook of my arm. Like for me, sometimes my biggest problem with handbags that have the with handles, when they're super long, when they look super long, I feel like it's a little bit awkward to be carrying on the crook of the arm. But for me, I think this is kind of an appropriate amount. So for me, I prefer to carry it on the crook of my arm when I'm at the gym or when I'm doing activities. This is why this is not a bag that I get a lot of wear out of as a crossbody. It's just because I tend to carry this one on the crook of my arms. But it is a nice crossbody. It holds up really well. I have had this bag in my collection for 2 years. This is going to be a core style. I will never be getting rid of this or selling it. I love it. I just recently added this little small little Pichette right here, and these are gonna be like my little matching set. But other than that, I do really like La Bolsa, and I will be getting wear out of it, but just more as the crook of my arm than an actual crossbody. Kind of turning to the point of bags that I actually do wear and that I really like. Like, we got kind of the ones that I don't really care for, or the ones that I prefer to wear them a different way. But the next bag is the Givenchy Antigona, and this bag I got in high school. I bought it, and I remember I was working at Chick-fil-A. I was making $7.25 or $7.50, and I saved my money and I bought this bag. And for me, this bag has been a bag that I just used a lot. And for me, there's other bags that I use more in my collection. I love to carry this one as a crossbody because you can adjust the straps and it hits a little bit lower. And I love that you can also carry it as a little kind of top handle. But for me, the reason why this is not like a bag that gets a lot of wear in my collection, or that's not one of my most used, it's just because I use this so much. I used this for 2 years straight. Like, this was my high school bag. Like, if you saw me in high school, this would be the bag that I would be wearing from like my junior to my senior year. Like, I use this up to when I graduated early from high school. And yo amo esta bolsa. It will always, I don't think I ever want to part ways with this bag because it has such sentimental value, and I worked so hard, and it reminds me of the days, you know, when I had to work very, very hard and save a lot of money because, you know, this bag is expensive, and, you know, making $7.50, I felt like it was going to take me forever, but I saved my money and I worked hard and I got the bag. So it just really means a lot to me, but I don't really wear it as much. I think I wore it like 2 weeks ago. I wore it with an outfit. I usually wear this bag more with outfits versus the bag that I just reach for any outfit. I particularly go for separate outfits. So if I wear like a blue denim jacket and like some black slacks and a white top, I tend to go for this bag a lot. But like I said, this is not a bag that I consistently have in my rotation. This is a bag that I use maybe once a month, maybe once every 2 months, but yo lo amo, and it reminds me of where I came from as far as my collection, because this was one of the first bags that I've had in my collection. I remember when this bag was popular, when it came out, everybody had it, todos tenían, like all the celebrities and everybody, and I just wanted this bag so bad. And I got this bag at, like, okay, so I'm gonna tell you the story real quick. So I was working, right, and I got my paycheck, and I cashed it, and I just had just enough, right, and just enough cash that I had, and then whatever I had for my check that I cashed. And I went to Nordstrom Rack, right, and I saw this bag at Nordstrom Rack, guys. This classic bag, it was there for like $600, guys, and with tax it was like $650, and I had like literally $700 cash in my wallet. And I felt like it was a sign, and I asked the lady to unlock it because it was in the case. I traded on, I fell in love, and I knew that it was a sign that I wanted this bag. You know, this bag back then was $1,650, I think now to $1,790, and I just feel like I would never be able, it was going to take me forever. And when I saw it at Nordstrom Rack for $600, I was just crying, like I just couldn't believe it. And this bag has like a lot of memories, a lot of sentimental value, and you know, I asked God, que por favor quiero ganar esta bolsa, and like literally a couple days later, after I got my paycheck from Chick-fil-A, I had the money and I bought it, and it just really, really means a lot to me. So it has a little bit of wear on the zipper and stuff. I definitely do need to get this bag kind of spotted, but I just don't wear it as much just because I have other bags in my collection, but I always appreciate it as a crossbody and shoulder bag. So this is my little Givenchy Antigona. Next bag in my collection that I don't really get as much wear out of it as anymore is this Saint Laurent cape bag. And the reason why I don't get a lot of wear out of this bag is just because it's made for more of a shoulder bag, but when I used it a lot as a crossbody. I felt like I had one more growth spurt before when I bought this bag, because I felt like I was like more like 5'9", 5'10", and then like when I bought this bag I felt like I had a growth spurt and I got like a little bit more taller. And so for me now, this bag's a little bit more awkward to carry as a crossbody, and that's why I don't really wear it as much as a crossbody. I know it's meant as a shoulder bag, so now I use this more as a shoulder bag, or like I have it right now where I just kind of carry it like this and have here, I'll show you. Tengo como el chain aquí adentro, and so when I carry it, está atorado así, and I tend to carry it like that, or like a little shoulder bag like that. but I don't really wear it as a crossbody just because proportionately it's kind of like the why so Laurent chain and why I sold it. It doesn't necessarily look the best on. I don't really wear this one as much as a crossbody, and also I have other black crossbodies that I wear a lot more, and I just tend to use this one more as a shoulder bag if anything. So this one as a high school gift for me graduating early. It was a token appreciation for myself. And yeah, this is the Saint Laurent Kate black grainy leather with the silver hardware, and I love this bag so much. Body is this Saint Laurent. Oh my god, I said Saint Laurent, All Saints crossbody. And the reason why I haven't gotten a lot of wear out of it is because I bought this during you know what. So I've only had a handful of times to carry this. I do see myself wearing this bag a lot more. It comes in at $198. It's such a perfect bag because it's really nice black leather. It has silver hardware for me. I prefer silver over gold hardware all day, every day. I love the little zipper right here. I love that it says All Saints right here very minimally, and I can just turn it around and it's just like a classic non-branded crossbody. And I like how this one doesn't clash with anything. And if you know that it's All Saints, you know that it's All Saints, but it doesn't really clash. Why I really like this bag a lot. The reason why it's not ranked one of my my top 5 or top 7 is just because I haven't gotten the wear out of it, and I'm pretty sure if I've gotten more wear out of it, it probably would have ranked a little bit higher. But just because this bag is a little bit new in my collection, I've only had it for a few months, and I like it a lot. But like I said, I'm going to be getting more wear out of it because now I've been out and about a little bit more, and I like it. You can never go wrong with a classic kind of camera type crossbody. And if you want one that's a little bit bigger than let's say than some of the other camera crossbodies, I would go for this one. And just for reference, this is my cell phone and it fits quite a lot, and this is a really good bag under $200. I believe this is $198, and sometimes you can get some of the colored ones for like $150, or sometimes even the black one goes on sale with like All Saints have like a friends and family sale for $149. I think I got mine for $149. And yeah, you can never go wrong with the black classic crossbody. So this is my All Saints crossbody with the black and silver hardware. You can't get any more classic than this crossbody right here. This bag, which is going to be quite a surprise, that's not making one of my top 5 lists, is going to be my Dior Saddle Bag. And the reason why is just this is such an awkward crossbody. So for me, every time I wear it as a crossbody, I have to wear it like this. So I wear it and the crossbody just kind of hangs a little bit higher. And for me, it takes me forever to tuck in the strap right here, this navy strap right here, to tuck it in so it doesn't kind of hang out. And for me, it's just a little bit too much of a hassle. So for me, I tend to usually carry it like this. Honestly, I wish I would have just not gotten the strap. I wish I would have just gotten the saddlebag by itself, just because I tend to carry it more as a saddlebag. And also I noticed that the strap puts a lot of scratches on the hardware. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I don't know, I may be selling the strap just because I don't really use it and I feel like I don't really need it. And if anything, I carry the bag more like this on my armpit, or I tend to carry it as like a little top handle, or like this when I'm walking out and about. But I do really like it as a bag in general. Just as a crossbody, this strap is a little bit too short and it's a little awkward, and I have to be wearing a one piece. Like if I wear a blazer and then this, it's a little bit too bulky. So for me, I just have to wear this bag when I wear it as a crossbody with like a plain t-shirt or a plain crisp top. Si amo la bolsa, está bien preciosa. Ustedes ya saben que yo soy enamorado con Dior. It's one of my favorite designer brands in this entire world. So for me, I love this bag. It's not a bag that I'm going to be selling anytime soon. It's one of my core bags, and the only reason why I don't really use it a lot as a crossbody is just because the strap is a little bit too short. 8 crossbodies left, and the next one is the Tory Burch camera bag. Well, the Tory Burch McGraw. So I have the older version where the lines go like this. The newer version goes a little bit like this, and it's just more of an updated version. And this used to be like my to-go, like #1 crossbody. And the reason why this is not my to-go is because I got more into the Coach Cassie's. And so the Coach Cassie 19, which is a bag you'll see in the regular Coach Cassie, it kind of has the same functionality as the Coach Cassie 19. But the thing is, with that Coach Cassie 19, it has 3 other straps on it, and I feel like that one is a little bit more bigger. And so this one I really haven't been using a lot just because of my Coach Cassie 19. Like I said, this used to be a bag I would use every single day. Like this time last year, when the moment I got it and I got it like last Christmas in 2018, and I literally used it for so many months. And I love the bag. It has one back pocket. It fits your cell phone perfectly, like literally perfectly. You can even put a case and everything. Y pa todo bien. And then you open it up and it has a little zipper on the inside with the little plaque from Tory Burch. Like, I love this bag, but like I said, I got more into my Coach Cassie's, and this is why I really haven't been reaching for it ever since. It kind of kills me to part ways with this because I love this bag so much, and I did get a lot of wear out of it. And I love the TT, how it's not necessarily metal, it's a little bit more low-key. You can turn it around and it's a classic black crossbody, just kind of like the old things, except this one's more of a gold hardware and it's a little bit more smaller. I love it, and I do try to get wear out of it. For Burch McGraw crossbody, I really like it. But ever since I got my Coach Cassie's, to be honest, I like to be muy honesto, no lo he usado tanto como my Coach Cassie's. So this is the Tory Burch McGraw. My next crossbody bag is going to be my Chanel Maxi single flap. So my Chanel Maxi flap, I love it. I can wear it as a crossbody. It sits a little bit higher, kind of like the Dior Saddle, but a little bit more lower. But the way I tend to wear it is like this, and I let it hang like that from behind, or I can carry it more up front. But the only thing about this is I just haven't been reaching towards my Chanel items in general. Like my Chanel flap, my Chanel shoes, my sunglasses, my SOGs. I really haven't been into Chanel. I don't know. I know when I bought this back in 2018, I believe. I bought it around holiday time and I loved it. I used it and I got a lot of wear out of it, and I still get wear out of it from time to time. But for me, I've been having more fun with some of the other bags. This is a core cross. I mean, I know it's more like of a shoulder bag, but for me, it does work as a crossbody, and I do use it as a crossbody. But for me, I just been using a lot of my other bags a little bit more. So, and it's a little bit too big as well. It's kind of that awkward size where you can't fit your laptop in, but then when you put all your regular stuff in, you still have a lot of space in, you know what I mean? So for me, like my book tote or my Dagny Dover backpack or this Celine tote or my Tory Burch Perry tote, that fits my laptop and all my essentials and everything. But then like this bag and like one of the other bags that I have in my collection that I'm be showing you, it necessarily doesn't fit it. So it's kind of that awkward because I'm more into the smaller bags or like a larger bag that you fit my laptop. And since this one doesn't really fit my laptop, or when I put all my regular stuff in here, I still have like a lot of space left. So for me, it just hasn't been a bag that I've been reaching for that much. But like I said, it's a core, it's a classic, nunca se va de estilo, nunca lo voy a vender, siempre lo voy a tener collection, and I'm never gonna get rid of it. It's just a core classic flap, but I've been using other bags in my collection. This is bag number 6. And number 6, and this is a new bag that I got a few days ago, and you're saying, oh my god, Sergio, you just got this bag, nomás lo vas a ponerlo as number 6. Well, yeah, because it is a new bag, and I already know that I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it. So it is a satchel, and this is the Tory Burch Walker bag. It got introduced about a few weeks ago, but what I love about this, it's kind of like the Givenchy Antigona, but it's a little bit more bigger, and I love that it has a strap, and you can make it as a crossbody, and it fits super comfortably, and I have it at the highest, and I can make it a lot more lower. I can wear it as a shoulder bag, I can wear it as the crook of my arm, but I love that this is not bulky. When I wear blazers, when I wear denim jackets, when I wear third pieces, this isn't too bulky when I wear it as a crossbody, and that's what I like about. I like how sleek, how very minimal. I literally spilled water on this. I literally just wiped it off. It literally looks brand new as I bought it. It has 4 feet at the bottom, which a lot of Tory Burch bags don't really have a lot of feet in them. It's lined with this kind of brown leather and Saffiano, kind of like the Perry toe, and I can just literally wipe it off. It has a zipper, 2 back pockets. Like, I love this bag, and I think I told you guys the 3 bags that I feel like I'm gonna be using a lot during the summer is going to be this, my Coach Cassie, and my Dior Saddle Bag. And I just really like it, and I already know I'm gonna get the wear out of it. So por eso I kind of cheated a little bit, and I made this my number 6 bag in my collection. And yeah, this is a new bag. It just came out. I'll leave the links for anything. Well, you guys already know. Yo siempre pongo los links por todo. If it's regular price or you can find it on sale, I always find the links for you. I always do the work for you. Pero soy enamorada con my Tory Burch Walker bag. It's such a beautiful classic. You know, I've been wanting a nice kind of smaller satchel, kind of like a Burberry Banner or Saint Laurent Sac de Jour, but something that I kind of liked. And I saw this one when it came out. I usually don't buy stuff out of the get-go. Like when I get an email, I usually wait, see it in person, or wait till it goes on sale or anything. No, compré esta el momento it came out. I ordered it, I got it, and I loved it, and I've been using this bag ever since I got it a couple of days ago. So this is the Tory Burch Walker bag. My next bag is kind of like the Chanel flap bag, but the thing is, I've been using this one a little bit more just because this leather is a little bit more stiffer versus the Chanel one. It's really a lot more softer, and for me, I love the back pocket. The Chanel one kind of stops a little bit, and I like how this one goes all the way deep in. I just think I just really like this bag. I think you can never go wrong with this envelope bag. I always get a lot of questions about this bag. Is this bag worth the money? Yes, I think it's worth the money. Anything from this grainy leather from Saint Laurent holds up incredibly well. I've had this bag in my collection for almost a year now. Well, yeah, I would say probably like a year now. And I love it. I will never get rid of it. And I like that you can make it as a crossbody or as a shoulder bag. And this one hits a little bit lower as a crossbody versus the Chanel flat bag. And that's honestly one of the other reasons why I like it. And for me, if anything happens, I can kind of wipe it off. I don't feel as bad as my Chanel one. And I think you get a lot of great value. I always get asked, is Saint Laurent worth the money? I have a video about Saint Laurent worth the money, which I'll leave linked down below. Pero in my quick, see, I think it's sí vale la pena, especially if you get the right pieces from the right materials, from the right lines. I think you can get a lot of great value on Saint Laurent items. But this is going to be my number 5th bag. I love it a lot. It's kind of that in between space, but you can't really fit a lot because of these gussets in here. So for me, it kind of fits all my stuff essential. It may be like a little bit more of extra space, but other than that, lo amo, lo amo, lo amo, y lo amo. Now we're going to be going towards the last 4 bags, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know what the last 4 bags are if you kind of are familiar with my channel. Number 4 bag is going to be my Coach Cassie in the white color. Now this one I love so much. You guys already know I made a video about Coach Cassie versus the Coach Cassie 19. I am a big fan of the Coach Cassie collection. It's one of my favorite collections in general from the house of Coach or in the contemporary kind of sector. And for me, I love the gold hardware. It's essentially a very functional bag. It has 3 kind of sections. But the difference between this one versus like Celine, because I know in the Celine one I said it has 3 sections as well, is that this one's a little bit more bigger, so therefore I can justify it versus the Celine one's a little bit more smaller. And it's a poquito más chiquita. The space, you know, is compromised versus this one. It gets a little bit more leeway. I love the back pocket. Fits your cell phone. I love a bag that has a back pocket. I just really like it. It goes with everything. I've been wanting a white bag for the longest amount of time. This is probably the only white bag or kind of ivory bag that I have in my collection. I'm wearing a white top and this is ivory, so a bit of a difference. And when I saw this one, I just knew that I had to have it. I knew that I would love it. I would get a lot of wear out of it. And yo lo amo mucho. I've been wearing this bag quite a lot. Since Texas have kind of went back to kind of normal, I've been wearing this and I've been using it and I love it, and I want to add another Coach Cassie into my collection. I just don't know which one I want to add next. The 3rd bag in my collection va ser esta, and this is going to be from Prada. So the reason why this is my 3rd one, not only can I wear it as a crossbody, I can wear it as a shoulder bag, as a crossbody bag, and like a little top handle. So you can carry it like this one, and this was the Prada reissue 2005. I got mine in the black nylon. Lo compré en Londres. I got it before price increase, and I also got it there, so it was poquito menos. I think I got it for you know, somos amigos, so platicamos con precios y todo. I think I got this one for about $1,000 or like $960, and I think here in the States it's 1,290 plus tax, I believe. So I think I got a pretty good deal on it. I did get a couple $100s off of it, and so I kind of went a lot to get the bag. And I like that it has a little card holder here. This fits all my credit cards. I can fit like up to 10, but I tend to put maybe 1 or 2. Or I can put my AirPods. I just like, as a crossbody, it is just so functional. I just love que puedo tener mi tarjeta de crédito aquí, all my important. So if I pay for something, I don't have to expose myself with all my information. Saco mi cartera, pago, or puedo poner en efectivo. I can just put whatever I want in this bag. It's just so functional. It's nylon. I can clean it up. I can dress it up. I can dress it down. Vienen muchos colores. It comes in black. It comes in nude. It comes in green, rojo. Vienen en todos los colores. So if you're interested, I think it's worth the money. I've been getting a lot of wear about it. And you see the bags that I wear in the vlogs. Like, they're all super wearable, super functional. Those are the type of bags. I don't like bags that are too soft or too, you know, bags that are too delicate. I like bags that work for my lifestyle. And that's why all the bags that I have, they work for my lifestyle. I can dress them up. I can dress them down. And, you know, they wear nicely over time. And those are the only bags that I honestly love to have. Anything that's too delicate or too fussy, I return, I don't buy, or I sell, or I get rid of. But this Prada nylon, I really like it. Which comes at no surprise, as number 2 is going to be my Louis Vuitton Multi Pichette. Now, I said that I'm not the biggest LV fan, and that is true, but the thing about this bag is the functionality. I love that in this first one right here, my vlogging camera fits, regardless if it's the Canon one, which I'm filming right now, or my Sony. It fits in here. It doesn't scratch, it doesn't mess with anything, and I love that it's nice and secure, and I know that it's always here. On the top one right here, I can put my card case in here. I can put all my other things, my keys, all keys, like I have a lip liner right here, le que pa todo, and then here on this little round one I put my AirPods, so I know where everything is at, but it's not like a big bag where it has a bunch of pockets kind of all on the outside. I know this bag is hard to get your hands on. I bought this in London at the Heathrow airport. Like I said, I have videos on everything, which I'll leave everything linked down below, and I got it for $1,200 or $1,300. I always forget the price, but I know this bag here in the States costs $1,840. So after the 2 price increases, this bag has saved a lot. I know if I want to sell it, I could easily get back for what I paid for or the retail price, and it's been wearing really nicely. I like the green strap. Green and blue, besides blanco, negro, y gris, are my favorite colors, and so I've been getting a lot of wear out of it. I like it. Do I see myself purchasing any more Louis Vuitton bags in the future? I don't think in the near future, maybe in the next 6 months to a year. I really don't. I'm content with my one and only Louis Vuitton bag. The other Louis Vuitton piece that I have is the Louis Vuitton key clay, which I've had since high school. That's actually the first thing that I bought with my paycheck from Chick-fil-A, and a Tiffany ring, and I have some Louis Vuitton earrings that I got as a gift, and other than that, that's the only items that I have, and lo amo. If you can get your hands on it, I think it's worth the money, and I love the Prada one, I love the Louis Vuitton one, but I'm gonna be really honest, I've been wearing the Louis Vuitton as of like the last 2 months more than the Prada one, but it's weird because in the beginning I was wearing the Prada one a lot more, but we'll see. Definitely because of the Pichette leather, I want to preserve it a lot more, so I don't think I'm going to be wearing this bag a lot in the summertime because I don't want this to get more darker. I think Pichette is a little bit more nicer to wear during the winter or during when it's not as sunny here in Texas. But other than that, I like it. I think it's worth the money. If you can get your hands on the bag, I would definitely go for it. It's multifunctional. Esta va a ser una bolsa que nunca voy a vender en mi colección y siempre lo voy a tener. And it's a nice memory for my first solo trip to London. So I can't really say anything bad. And I was meant to have this bag because when I bought it, it was so hard. Like I would go to all the Louis Vuitton stores like multiple times. Like I went to Harrods multiple times, Selfridges, Bond Street. I think I went on Celine Street too. And I tried, and I got this right before my flight. I almost missed my flight. So it's just such a sentimental item, and I like it a lot, and it has some attachment to it, so therefore I really like the bag. Now my number one bag, you guys already know, no viene un sorpresa. It is my Coach Cassie 19, and the reason why I love this bag is because it's so functional. You guys already know how I told you guys I would use my Tory Burch McGraw crossbody a lot. But when I got this one, I've been using it a lot more, and because of just how functional it is, guys. So you have the iconic dog tag. I can go to the Coach store anytime for free, get this hot stamped. It comes with a top handle, it comes with a chain, and it also comes with a leather strap that you can make into a crossbody that's adjustable. On the inside, it has this maroon lining, and I like that it's not black because it's a little bit of a nice contrast. It has a zipper, a back pocket, and then and the front pocket right here. I can fit my phone back here. I can fit all my essentials. I can even fit a full-size wallet. That it's the antique kind of hardware. I like that it's not too shiny. I think it's perfect. I like that I can carry it like this with a chain. I can take the top handle, wear it as a crossbody, and leave the chain out, or I can just wear it as a chain, or I can just wear it as one. It has 3 straps. It is more functional. This is the most functional crossbody because I get the most bang for value in any other bag. Like, I love this Coach Cassie 19. Whoever invented this bag in Coach definitely needs like a raise, definitely needs some sort of promotion. I love this bag so much, and this has been ever since I added this into my collection. You know, it's like when you know how you know yourself. This is why it's my number one bag. I just love the 3 straps. I love the functionality. It comes in a bunch of colors, and for me, when I wear it with pride. It's such a cute bag. I know I said small bags may not look proportional, but I feel like since this one's a little bit more thicker and the top handle is a little bit more thick versus being a little bit more thinner, I just feel like proportionally it looks good. It looks good as a crossbody. It looks good just wearing it as a chain. Like, this bag just works for me. I love it a lot, and the reason why I go for this one for me versus that one is just because I can condense my stuff, because I've learned how to do it throughout the years, and I'm a guy, like, I don't have any children, I don't have to carry other people's stuff, like, I only carry my stuff. So for me, I like this bag, but I know I've been getting asked questions a lot. I know a lot of like husbands have been hitting up my DMs telling me, oh my god, my wife or my girlfriend watches your videos, which one should I go for, what bag should I buy? I always tell people I would go for the regular Cassie, especially if you have a family. If you have children, I think that one would work a little bit better. But for me, since I'm 19, I'm single, I don't carry other people's stuff, and this one works for my lifestyle. And I live in Texas, I drive around everywhere. I don't take the tube, I don't take trains or anything like that. So for me in Texas, this works for my lifestyle, and I love it so much. And honestly, I can never say anything bad about them. And I know the Coach Cassies tend to go on sale on certain websites, so like I said, if I find any sale links, I'll leave them down below. But other than that, like, I love this bag. This is my #1 bag in my collection that I love, 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 love. The moment that I got it, you guys already saw the excitement, and just by me talking about it right now, like, I'm getting so excited. Like, but right now I've been using my Burch walker bag that I got, but I love this bag a lot, and I feel like I'm going to be getting a lot of wear out of it even more. And this is a bag that will age really well. In 10 years from now, if you take care of this, I feel like this classic silhouette, you can still wear it, you can still get a lot of wear out of it. And what I like is that this gold chain, I can put it into the other Coach Cassie, or if I have other Coach bags or other bags with gold hardware, or and just any other bag in general, you can make this chain to whatever you want. And I know they sell the chain separately, and I think it's like under $50. I'll leave it linked down below. And yeah, I love this bag, and these are going to be my top 5 favorite bags, which is going to be the Coach Cassie 19, the regular Cassie, the Louis Vuitton Multi Pichette, the Prada Reissue Pichette, and the Saint Laurent envelope bag. I love all those bags. I love all the bags that I have in my collection, but like I said, I prioritize functionality, stuff that I actually wear, and that's why I am going to be getting rid of this YSL one, the Gucci Crossbody, the Stradberry, just because I feel like I won't get a lot of wear out of them. And I just added literally the Burch walker not too long ago, a couple days ago, so I definitely don't like to have too much inventory, also because it becomes a liability issue. I like my stuff to be a little bit more edited, so you will be seeing a vlog on a lot of proportions, a lot of areas in my wardrobe and stuff that I have. And yeah, thank you so much for letting me be there. Hopefully you guys like this. What is your favorite crossbody in your collection? I would definitely love to hear your thoughts down below. Is it a designer bag? Is it a contemporary bag? Is it a brand that I don't have in my collection? Is there any crossbodies you think I should have? I think the next crossbody that I want is the Marc Jacobs Snapshot. I know for a brief moment I had the black on black one. I think I want a kind of colorful one, like a funky color one, but one that those colors match my wardrobe and match me. I think for contemporary, that's definitely the next bag that I want, is a Marc Jacobs Snapshot, and or maybe a Rebecca Minkoff crossbody. And as far as or the Dagny Dover new crossbody that came out, that's like literally under $100. Oh, I love that one as well. Or a Longchamp No Way Baby. And as far as designer, there's not really like a lot of designer crossbodies that I'm going for. I've been really enjoying a lot more of my contemporary clothing pieces and shoes and handbags a little bit more than designer for whatever reason. I just feel like the price range really well. I think you get a lot of value for that, especially like the items that I choose. So yeah guys, definitely I would love to hear your thoughts, your opinions down below on your favorite crossbody or your worst crossbody that you ever bought in. Locatos Cuchalo down below in the description box, and I'll be replying to all comments, especially like the first day. If you guys always reply on the first day of watching the video, I tend to reply to all the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for viendo mis videos. All the links for everything will be down below. Let me know what video tú quieres mirar next, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys, thank you so much, and I love each and every single one of you. Adios.